Okay students, in this video let us understand correlation and regression analysis and also mean, standard deviation, variance of some data. Mean means if x1, x2, x3, xn are some values or a set of n values, then the mean is given by summing all x values x1 plus x2 plus x3 so on xn divided by number of values called n, that is sigma xi by n, that is called the mean of x values or x points. It is denoted by x bar. In a frequency distribution, if x1, x2, xn are n values possessing frequencies f1, f2, fn, then mean is found by or obtained by x bar is equal to sum of the product of xi's and fi called x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus so on xn fn divided by sum of all frequencies f1 plus f2 so on plus fn, that is equal to sigma xi fi divided by sigma fi. So this is called denoted by x bar, called mean of x values when frequencies of x have been given. And standard deviation, it is nothing but the measurement of dispersion of values from the given data. The standard deviation is the square root of the mean of the squares of the differences of the variate xi from the mean. It is denoted by one notation called sigma. That is, sigma is equal to root of summation xi minus x bar square divided by n. So xi values are given, you find x bar, that is average value or mean value, take the difference of mean value and each xi value, square it, divide by n, and root of that is called as standard deviation. And in case of frequency distribution, the standard deviation is written as square root of sigma fi into xi minus x bar whole square divided by sigma fi. Then variance. Variance is defined as the square of the standard deviation. That is, standard deviation was sigma notation like this, square it, root sign will be cancelled, therefore it is sigma xi minus x bar whole square by n, it is denoted by sigma square or v. Now, correlation. Correlation is, suppose there are two variables, the changes in one variable are associated or followed by changes in other variable is called correlation. These some examples have been given: supply and price, rainfall and yield. You might have seen in market, if supply is more, then price will be less. If supply is less, price will be more. Means what? If one increases, another decreases. If one decreases, another increases. This is one example called supply and price. Rainfall and yield. If rain is good, moderately if rain is increasing, the crop will be increasing. If rain is less, the crop will be less. So one increases, another will also increase. So that is the relation between two factors called correlation. If x and y are two factors, then their relation is measured by coefficient of correlation. It is defined and denoted by R is equal to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by n into sigma x into sigma y. These sigma x, sigma y are defined as standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y points or y values. Alternatively, this correlation is written as R is equal to sigma x square plus sigma y square minus sigma x minus y square, that is variance of x plus variance of y minus variance of the difference x and y divided by 2 into standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y, that is sigma x sigma y. or we can put here in this or definition, capital X is equal to x minus x bar, capital Y is equal to y minus y bar in standard deviation of x, standard deviation of y. Then equation 1 can be written as r is equal to sigma xy divided by n into root of sigma x square by n into root of sigma y square by n. N will be cancelled. There remains sigma xy by whole root of sigma x square into sigma y square. So sometimes we can use this definition for finding correlation coefficient. This correlation coefficient is also called as, sometimes called as Karl Pearson's coefficient. Then regression. Regression is the estimation of one variable in terms of the other variable. That is, we are finding y value when x is known. That is called y is equal to ax plus b is the regression of y on x. Y is equal to x plus b is called the regression line of y on x. By chance, if it is written as x is equal to ay plus b, then it is called regression of x on y. Now, lines of regression, two standard lines of regression are studied. One is y minus y bar is equal to r into sigma y by sigma x into x minus x bar. This is called line of regression of y on x in the form of y is equal to x plus b. Second standard line of regression is x minus x bar is equal to r sigma x by sigma y into y minus y bar. This is known as line of regression of x on y. Okay. So why it is of x on y? Because here y will be treated as independent variable, x will be treated as dependent variable. The terms r into sigma y by sigma x and r into sigma x by sigma y, it is written here. You can observe r into sigma y by sigma x, coefficient of this x, and here in this equation r sigma x by sigma y called coefficient of y. These are called as regression coefficients and their product is always r square. Thus, r we can find. R is nothing but correlation coefficient we can find if these coefficient values are known from the line of regressions. Next, rank correlation. If x and y are two factors, their ranking from 1 to n in some order is available, then the rank correlation is defined. Suppose there are two subjects, one is mathematics, x is mathematics, y is physics. So assume that n number of students studied these two subjects and they have scored marks. For their marks, ranks will be allotted. 1 to n ranks will be allotted. Then correlation between these ranks we can find, that is called rank correlation, and that is given by rho is equal to 1 minus 6 times sigma x minus y whole square by n into n square minus 1, or rho equals 1 minus 6 times sigma d square by n into n square minus 1, where d stands for difference of two values of xy, that is x minus y. If sigma is equal to plus 1, then it is perfect direct correlation. If sigma is equal to minus 1, then it is called perfect inverse correlation. So this is how we can find correlation or rank correlation between two factors. Okay, one example. Compute the coefficient of correlation and equations of lines of regression for the data x values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, y values are 9, 8, 10, 12, 11, 13, 14. So what we have to find here? We want to find correlation coefficient and also the lines of regression, and for the given data x values and y values. Okay. Now, formula for correlation coefficient is R is equal to sigma x square plus sigma y square minus sigma x minus y square whole divided by 2 into sigma x into sigma y, where sigma x square is nothing but variance of x, which is defined as sigma x minus x bar whole square by n. Sigma y square is variance of y values is equal to sigma y minus y bar whole square by n, and sigma x minus y whole square is variance of the difference values x minus y. Take x minus y is equal to z. So sigma z square is equal to sigma z minus z bar whole square by n, where z is equal to x minus y. Now this is the correlation coefficient. Now regression lines are y minus y bar is equal to r sigma y by sigma x into x minus x bar, and x minus x bar is equal to r into sigma x by sigma y into y minus y bar. So these two equations are called lines of regression or regression lines. Now let us formulate a table. X values are given, y values are given. Take difference of x and y, call it as z. So you have got all differences, and x minus x bar. What is that x bar? Average values of x. Here it is obtained. Add all x values, that is 28. Sigma x represents 28. 28 divided by 7, it is 4. X bar is 4. Similarly, y bar is 11 and z bar is minus 7. So you got average value of x, average value of y, average value of z. Then find another new columns called x minus x bar. Take all the differences. Y minus y bar, find all the differences. Z minus z bar and corresponding squares. X minus x bar whole square, y minus y bar whole square, z minus z bar whole square, and add them. X minus x bar whole square sum is 28. Y minus y bar sum, y minus y bar whole square is 28. Z minus z bar whole square is 4. Then variances. Sigma x square is equal to sigma x minus x bar whole square by n, that is 28 by 7 is equal to 4. Therefore standard deviation sigma x is 2. Root of this is 2. Similarly, variance of y sigma y square is equal to 4. Again standard deviation of y is 2. Sigma z square variance of z is equal to 4 by 7, that is 0.57. Substitute these values in the formula called R and simplify. R becomes 0.92875 or approximately equal to 0.93. This is correlation coefficient between x and y values. Now, lines of regression. So one of the definition is y minus y bar is equal to r into sigma y by sigma x, x minus x bar. We know what is x bar, we know what is y bar, we also know what is r value, we also know what is sigma x, sigma y. Substitute them and simplify. It becomes y equals 0.93x plus 7.28. This is called regression line of y on x. Here x is independent, y is dependent. That is why this is regression line of y on x. And similarly, one more formula or one more equation, x minus x bar is equal to r sigma x by sigma y into y minus y bar. We know all these values, x bar value, y bar value and r value, sigma x, sigma y value. Substitute and simplify. You will get x is equal to 0.93y minus 6.23. So this is called line of regression of x on y. Here y is independent, x is dependent, therefore it is regression line of x on y. And one more example, find the correlation coefficient and the lines of regression to the data. X values, it is 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 15. Y values 8, 6, 10, 8, 12, 16, 16, 10, 32, 32. Formula for correlation coefficient R is equal to sigma x square plus sigma y square minus sigma x minus y whole square divided by 2 into sigma x sigma y. And these are the formula for lines of regression. Line of regression of y on x, line of regression of x on y. So these three formulas to be written first. Then formulation of the table. X values are given in the data, y values are given in the data. Take the difference of x and y, call it as z, and this is the third column, z values. Then average value of x, average value of z, and average value of y. Add all x values, that is sigma x 70, divided by 10, n is equal to 10. You will get x bar value, that is average value of x called 7. Similarly, average value of y called y bar 15, average value of z called z bar minus 8. Then rest of the columns, x minus x bar, y minus y bar, z minus z bar. Obtain, obtain all values and square them, x minus x bar whole square, y minus y bar whole square, z minus z bar whole square, and their corresponding sums. Okay. Then finding variance of x, that is sigma x square, using the formula sigma x minus x bar whole square by n, that is 204 divided by 10, 20.4 is the sigma x square. Similarly, sigma y square is equal to sigma x minus x y minus y bar whole square. Here it is written sigma value or variance of y value is, in previous problem it is mentioned, sigma y square is defined as sigma y minus y bar whole square divided by n, that is 818 by 10 is equal to 81.8. Sigma z square called variance of z, sigma z minus z bar whole square by 10, 30.2. And correspondingly standard deviation sigma x 4.52, sigma y 9.04. Then use formula R equals sigma x square plus sigma y square minus sigma x minus y whole square divided by 2 into sigma x sigma y, and substitute values, simplify, it is 0.8810, or approximately it is 0.88. This is called correlation coefficient of x and y values. And lines of regression. We know the formula of lines of regression. Y minus y bar is equal to r into sigma y by sigma x is into x minus x bar. Substitute all values here. That gives y is equal to 1.76 plus 2.68. This is line of regression of y on x. And one more line of regression, x minus x bar is equal to r into sigma x by sigma y into y minus y bar. Substitute all values, called x minus 7 is equal to 0.88, this is r value, and sigma x is 4.52 by 9.04 into y minus y bar value, y minus 15. So simplifying this value, it becomes x is equal to 0.44y plus 0.4. So these two equations represent the line of regression of y on x, one equation, line of regression of x on y is another equation, and also this r value represents the r value is called 0.88, called correlation coefficient for the given data. Given data was x values and y values, and we obtained the corresponding correlation and also lines of regression of both the lines for the given data. Okay, in the next example, a person, while calculating coefficient of correlation between two variables x comma y from a set of 25 and obtained the following results. That is, sigma x is equal to 125, sigma y is equal to 100, sigma xy is equal to 508, sigma x square is equal to 650, sigma y square is equal to 460. But it was later found that the pair of values called x values 8 and 6, y values 12 and 8 were wrongly copied as 6 and 8. X values are wrongly copied as 6 and 8 instead of 8 and 6. Y values 14 and 6. These are the wrong values. Actually correct values are 12 and 8. Now question is, obtain the correct value for the correlation coefficient. So here xy values separately not given, their corresponding sums have been given, and also it is told that there is a wrong calculation, you have to correct it and then find the correct value for correlation coefficient. Let us find the corresponding sums for the given pair of values and then make corrections in the given sums. So what we have to do? These sums we have to correct first. That is, for correct values of x and y, x values, y values, their product and their corresponding squares and also their sums. For wrong values, x value, y value, product xy, x square, y square and their sums. Now we have to correct one by one. We can observe sigma x is same here. In correct value sigma x is 14, wrong value also sigma x is 14. There is no change. Sigma y is also same, 20 and 20. Only change appears here is product called xy and their sum sigma xy is 144 here and here sigma xy is 132. That is difference is there. And sigma x square is same again here and here. Sigma y square 208 here, but sigma y square 232 here. So difference is appearing in sigma xy and sigma y square. Now correcting only these sums, sigma xy and sigma y square. All sums are unaltered except in the sum sigma xy and sigma y square. Let us correct these two sums. Sigma xy, given sum is 508, add correct value and subtract the wrong value. Wrong value is 132. Then it simplifies to 520. Sigma y square value. From the given data 460, add correct value and subtract the wrong value. Wrong value from this table is 232. Simplify. So sigma y square becomes 436. So up to now what we did? We have corrected the sums. And now formula for correlation coefficient. R is equal to sigma x square plus sigma y square minus sigma x minus y whole square by 2 into sigma x into sigma y is not applicable. Why? Because from this data or from this table we cannot find variances called sigma x square, sigma y square. Then let us find or let us use correlation coefficient formula as sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by n into sigma x sigma y. From the data n is equal to 25, then x bar is sigma x by n. Sigma x is known from the given data. 125 by 25 is 5, so x bar is 5. Similarly y bar is 4. For n number of values, sigma 1 is always 1 plus 1 plus 1 n times is n. This is one calculation. Now, sigma x square definition is sigma x minus x bar whole square by n. That is nothing but 1 by n into sigma. Expand x minus x bar whole square. X square minus 2x x bar plus x square. Apply sigma to each variable. That is sigma x square divided by n minus 2 into x bar into sigma x by n plus x bar square into sigma 1 by n. Sigma 1 is always n. So it is n by n. So it becomes sigma x square is given in the data 650 by 25 minus 2 x bar into x bar. Why this is x bar? Because sigma x by n is always x bar. So this is 2 into x bar plus x bar square. Sigma 1 is n divided by n cancels 1, so x bar square. And therefore, it is 650 by 25 minus 25. Simplifying by taking LCM, it is 1. So, variance sigma x square is 1. Therefore, sigma x is 1. Similarly, sigma y square, as we did in these calculations, same calculation for sigma y square can be done. It simplifies to sigma y square by n minus y bar square. So, sigma y square given in the data 436 divided by 25 minus 16, take LCM and simplify, it is 1.44. Then standard deviation sigma y becomes root of 1.44 is 1.2. Then calculate this value called 1 by n into sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar. 1 by n, product of x minus x bar y minus y bar is this. Apply sigma to each term. So sigma xy, y bar into sigma x bar into sigma y, and then sigma of this product x bar y bar constant sigma 1 is always n. Then simplifying, it becomes sigma xy by n minus y into y bar. Why? Because y bar, sigma x by n is y bar. Similarly, x bar into y bar is nothing but sigma y by n plus x bar y bar. Sigma 1 is n divided by n goes. So x bar y bar, this can be cancelled with this. Finally, the product called 1 by n sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar becomes sigma xy by n minus x bar y bar. Then R becomes, correlation coefficient formula becomes, substitute these values, 1 by sigma x sigma y as it is, 1 by n into this product becomes 1 by 1.2, sigma x is 1, sigma y is 1.2, this becomes sigma xy by n minus x bar y bar. Substitute values. Sigma xy is 520, n is 25 minus x bar y bar, it is average values of x bar y bar, it is obtained from this value called x bar is 5, y bar is 4, so it is 20. Simplify this, it will be 0.6557 approximated as 0.66. So correlation coefficient is 0.66. So in this problem, we could not able to apply this formula. So we have used this formula and some modifications has been done for the given data. Then R formula reduces to, R becomes, it is 1 by sigma x sigma y into sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar by n. This has been simplified as sigma xy by n minus x bar y bar. So instead of doing these calculation, one can remember R is equal to directly this formula and substitute corresponding values and simplify. It becomes 0.66 is the correlation coefficient. Okay, in next example, this is important example. In a partially destroyed laboratory record of correlation data, the following results only are legible. That is, variance of x is equal to 9, it is legible. Regression equations are 4x minus 5y plus 33 is equal to 0, 20x minus 9y is equal to 107. Question is, find mean values of x and y, that is average values of x and y, the coefficient of correlation between x and y, and the standard deviation of y, that is sigma y we have to find. In answer, given variance of x, that is sigma x square is equal to 9, therefore standard deviation sigma x is equal to 3. Regression lines are 4x minus 5y plus 33 is equal to 0, 20x minus 9y minus 107 is equal to 0. So these are the regression line. Okay, now question is, To find mean values of x bar, y bar, replace x and y by x bar, y bar in regression lines A and B. Here in these two equations, change x to x bar, y to y bar in both the equations. That is written here. And solving for x bar, y bar, we will get x bar is equal to 13 and y bar is equal to 17. That is, mean value of x is 13, mean value of y is 17. Now, to find the coefficient of correlation R, rewrite the above equations. That is, lines of regressions A and B are rewritten as, first equation, this one, 4x minus 5y plus 33 is equal to 0 is written as y is equal to 4 by 5 x plus 33 by 5. It is simple. Shift minus 5y to right hand side, divide throughout by y, you will get y equals 4 by 5 x plus 33 by 5. Similarly, second equation, x is equal to, second equation means 20x minus 9y minus 107. That is rewritten as x is equal to 9 by 20y plus 107 by 20. Now, we are observing that the given regression lines are these two. We have written in standard form, y is equal to some constant into x. This is called line of regression of y on x, and second one, line of regression of x on y. So easily we can make out coefficient of x here in first equation is 4 by 5, coefficient of y in second equation is 9 by 20. Now to find correlation coefficient, one formula, R is equal to square root of product of coefficient of x and coefficient of y. That is root of 4 by 5 into 9 by 20 simplifies to 3 by 5, nothing but 0.6. So this gives the correlation coefficient R value when lines of regression are given. Next, to find the standard deviation sigma y. Comparing the first equation of above with the y minus y bar is equal to R into sigma y by sigma x into x minus x bar. So this is the standard equation for line of regression of y on x. Compare this equation with the y is equal to 4 by 5 x plus 33 by 5. Coefficient of x is 4 by 5 and here coefficient of x is R sigma y by sigma x. So we are comparing those coefficients here. Then sigma y is equal to 4 by 5 into sigma x by R. We know sigma x value, R value, substitute here, simplifies to 4. So sigma y, called standard deviation of y, is 4. So this is how we can find one of the standard deviation, correlation coefficient and mean values when only some data given like variance of x and lines of regression. We can find average values, we can find correlation coefficient, we can find standard deviation. So this is one of the important problems. And now next subtopic is rank correlation. Already I have explained what is rank correlation. Means when there are two subjects and 10 students are there and they have scored some marks, we can assign ranks to students for each subject and we can find the correlation between ranks. So next example gives that idea. Calculate the rank correlation coefficient from the following data specifying ranks of 7 students in 2 subjects. Rank in first subject called x. So one of these 7 students have scored like this. Ranks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These represents the ranks of 7 students in one subject called x. In another subject, second subject y, those 7 students have scored 4th rank, 3rd rank, 1st rank, 2nd rank, 6th rank, 5th rank, 7th rank. So these are the ranks of students, 7 students in 2 different subjects. Now let us find rank correlation. Here n is equal to 7. Let x and y denote the ranks in 2 subjects. Then rank correlation coefficient is given by rho is equal to 1 minus 6 times sigma d square or di square by n into n square minus 1, where di is equal to difference of xi and yi, that is difference in ranks of ith stage. Now we shall prepare a table. Now we shall prepare a table. X values called ranks, y values also ranks, their difference and their square. Sum it up, sigma di square becomes 20. Then substitute in the formula, it becomes 0.64. So coefficient of correlation, rank correlation is 0.64. In the next example, 10 students got the following percentage of marks in two subjects X and Y. Compute their rank correlation coefficient. So marks have been given here in two subjects X and Y, and n is equal to 10. Assign ranks to 10 students in two subjects. So these are the marks called xi and yi column, and we shall assign ranks. So in xi column, first rank is 1, second rank is at 90, it is 2. Similarly, third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, sixth rank, seventh rank, eighth rank, ninth rank and 10th rank according to their marks. Same process will be done in y column. So rank of y is allotted here or assigned. Then take the difference of xi, yi column. 4 minus 3 is 1. Similarly, all other values, their difference and their squares. Sum it up, sigma di square will be 30. Okay. Then use a rank correlation formula. It is rho is equal to 1 minus 6 times sigma di square by n into n square minus 1. Substitute sigma di square and n value. It becomes rho is equal to 0.8181 or approximately is equal to 0.82. So this is called rank correlation. When two subjects marks have been given, called x subject, y subject and their corresponding marks, we have to assign corresponding ranks and then take the difference and also their corresponding squares, substitute in the formula, that gives the rank correlation. This is how we can find rank correlation of the given data. And next, here there are some note point here. Note 1, regression lines always pass through their mean values x bar, y bar. Hence, on solving for xy from the given lines, we can find the mean of x called x bar and mean of y called y bar. And also sometimes we can use this formula for correlation coefficient R. R is equal to sigma xy by root of sigma x square into root of sigma y square, and corresponding standard deviation sigma x sigma y formula. Then R into sigma y by sigma x alternatively can be written as sigma xy by sigma x square, R into sigma x by sigma y alternatively written as sigma xy by sigma y square.